We have finally gotten our first look at what is easily going to be one of, if not the most exciting new Cars diecast releases for 2026. Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with headset is finally joining the diecast line after almost 9 years of waiting. So, let's talk about it. Hello everybody, and welcome back to My Thoughts, the series where I give my thoughts on the latest Cars news. A couple nights ago, back on Friday night, I was doing a live stream, and I got a message from my friend Rusty's95, literally a minute after my stream ended, showing me that this pack had been found. Literally a minute after I was done. What insane timing. And sure, my timing was crazy, but nothing's crazier than just how long it took for this pack to release. Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with headset is an item that we've all been wanting since Cars 3 came out back in 2017. One of the most important scenes of that entire movie is when Lightning McQueen decides to step down off the racetrack and become the crew chief for Cruise. It's an incredible full circle moment when you first see McQueen roll up onto the pit stand with his headset on. And the fact that the Cars diecast line hadn't commemorated it in toy form yet is something that has perpetually shocked me for years. Mattel released an absolute ton of McQueen diecasts in 2017 and 2018, covering most of his major Cars 3 designs, and for whatever reason, they didn't do this one. Very early on, before Cars 3 was even out, there were rumors that a McQueen with headset diecast was on the way, but that never happened, and we've been left wondering when this item would be made ever since. For years, this has been easily the most important McQueen variant missing from the diecast line. And I'd go so far as to say that it's easily one of the most important diecasts missing from the line, period. This and the Thunder Hollow announcer, also from Cars 3, are easily two of the names that you see thrown around most by fans when bringing up what items they want to see made. They've certainly been at the top of my list for a very long time. This McQueen and the Thunder Hollow announcer both have a lot of screen time, a lot of lines, and no diecast. In 2023, a mini racer of Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with headset released, and when it came out, fans were really clamoring for this to finally get a 1/55 scale release. But the Cars diecast line has been in this really strange place for the last few years, where we've only really been getting one new item from the movies each year. And I honestly kept thinking, Cars 3 McQueen with headset has to be one of the next movie releases. It just makes sense, it would be a perfect release from Cars 3, and they can't go without it forever, it's so important. But as time went on, I honestly sort of started to lose hope. I knew in the back of my mind that we would be getting this item at some point in the future. We would just have to, but with only one new release from the movies each year, I wasn't expecting it anytime soon until we're out of this weird one car from the movies a year era and we're back to getting more regularly. Well, I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised when it leaked a few weeks back that we would be receiving Cars 3 McQueen with headset in a 2-pack for 2026. And oh my gosh, this item looks great. A little while after that initial leak that we'd be getting him, an image of McQueen's eyes leaked, and then finally on Friday night, Reddit user CorsaireAA posted an image of this 2-pack in box, which I assume means it's out somewhere in the world unless this is some sort of leaked copy. Of course, we have McQueen with headset, whose official name is Headset Crew Chief Lightning McQueen, and he's in a 2-pack alongside Rusty's Cruise, a perfect choice for his 2-pack partner here. The name of this diecast is a little clunky. I think Cars 3 Lightning McQueen with headset would have been a better choice. This item is, the paint job is known as Cars 3 Lightning McQueen, and this is the version with headset. It's in line with other items, but I really like that they made sure he's labeled as Crew Chief Lightning McQueen. I really, really like that touch. His artwork here is nice, though it is just the regular Cars 3 McQueen artwork with the headset edited on. I kind of wish they gave his artwork a new expression, but it looks just fine. Sure, I'm a bit iffy on the name and the artwork, but the diecast itself is what really matters here, and it's absolutely fantastic. I really have no notes here, no complaints. This looks incredibly solid. This is a really, really good looking McQueen variant. Of course, at its core, it's really not all that much. It's McQueen's regular Cars 3 design with the headset, but the headset looks great. It looks film accurate. Another fun highlight, something that Rusty's95 pointed out to me, is that this McQueen actually has the yellow trim around his wheels, something that is on very few McQueen diecasts, so it's an incredible thing to see they remembered. But easily the standout piece of this item, in my opinion, is that facial expression. This looks so good. Mattel has really been knocking it out of the park with facial expressions over the years. Ever since Cars on the Road came out, we've been getting some of the best ones ever, not you. But this is another fantastic one. This is another home run. I like that McQueen has this sort of calculating, determined, commanding face like he's going to give some sort of order. He is a crew chief after all. I kind of wish it were a bit of a happier expression, but it does match the scene very well, and it works for McQueen as a crew chief very well. It's also quite similar to what we saw on the Mini. As I said earlier, we're in this really weird era of the Cars diecast line right now, where we're only receiving one new item from the movies a year. It's something that's really bummed out me and a lot of other collectors, but I've got to say, the items from the movies we've been getting have been really great. Breaker Boggs, the two Cars 1 crew chiefs, and now this have all been really standout diecasts. It's been great to have Breaker, to have these new crew chiefs that could help you fill out some of the Cars 1 pit crews, but I think this is easily the best movie release of the last few years, and if we're going to be getting just one item for the movies each year, if we're going to be in this weird era, why not make it one of the most significant things we're missing, right? If we're only getting one item from the movies a year, I'm really happy that this year it is one of the most important diecasts we were missing. And yes, I know technically this year we have several diecasts from the movies. We have the new Red and Morgan Martins, who are downsized, but still they're new movie releases. Guido and Sarge with different faces, Metallic Dale Earnhardt Jr., but still, those are all kind of different special cases. This is our brand new item from the movies for 2026. Maybe they should have done something from Cars 1 to commemorate 20 years, but I mean, literally almost all of the other new releases we're getting this year are Cars 1 20th anniversary related or adjacent. So I don't mind having this new release from Cars 3 that's one of the most important ones we're missing. And honestly, I think this is a great new item for an anniversary year because it's the item that shows McQueen's character growth the most. This is from the moment where he becomes a crew chief, the moment where his arc across the Cars trilogy really completes. And there you have it, guys. These are just my thoughts on this new 2-pack, and I'd love to hear yours, so let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Like I said before, I'm not a big fan of how few new movie releases we're getting these days, but I really am a big fan of this diecast, and I can't wait to pick it up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.